Hey everybody, Andy here, and we are here to discuss and react and analyze and all that stuff to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass Wave 5. Yes, Nintendo has released it today as of July 6th, 2023, and boy oh boy, I'm very excited to look at this. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the heck even gets into this wave and whatnot. I'm definitely anticipating a few tracks for sure that hopefully get in, but we'll have to wait and see what we got here and such. Yeah, I think I saw there was a release date supposed to be for the 12th of July, I believe. Let me just clarify on that here. Yeah, 12th of July, which is next Wednesday. And yes, I will be doing a stream of it when it comes out to give my first impressions of all the tracks and whatnot. But for now, this is just a reaction and just kind of like my thoughts on the wave and what we're getting here this time around. So I think without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, the song. Okay, don't see. Okay, yes, yeah. Koopa Cape, this was one I really wanted, and yeah, it looks fantastic, I gotta say. It looks freaking good. Los Angeles Labs making it in. I believe Los Angeles Labs was supposed to get in last wave, but I think people were saying it got moved to a later wave, so we're getting it now. Boy, it looks good. I'm actually very excited for this one. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time. Very excited for it, too. And, what? Moonview Highway is getting into the game. You're kidding me, dude. I did not see that coming. I think a lot of people probably wouldn't have either, honestly. Wow. Okay. Moonview Highway getting in. So that changes a lot for a lot of the prefix leaks and stuff like that. So that is very surprising. Very surprising. But a welcome addition, nonetheless, here. Very cool to see. So 2 Wii tracks also in this way, which is pretty sweet. And we got Squeaky Clean Sprint, which I'm still looking very forward to this track. This track looks like it could be a pretty memorable one from this Booster Course Pass when it's all said and done. For Athens Dash. Wow, this is actually not too old of a track either. This one just recently got added to Tour not too long ago. So, yeah, that's cool. Awesome. And this one looks very cool. It looks very different compared to a lot of the other City Nitro courses from Tour. So, I think this one's going to be pretty unique and it looks pretty fun from everything I've seen from Tour footage and such. So, we'll be interested to see how it plays in Deluxe when that comes out. Very excited for that. Yeah, fucking let's go. Sorry, but yeah, okay. I was really hoping for this track. Like when it comes to Double Dash, oh my god, I've been hoping for Daisy Cruiser, DK Mountain, potentially Mushroom Bridge, and there was a lot of speculation between this and Mushroom Bridge because Mushroom Bridge was recently added to Tour, so a lot of people were speculating that that could have been what comes into this wave. But I'm glad it's Daisy Cruiser first because it just fits the whole summer theme right now. I don't know if the waves have anything to do with like the seasons or anything. It just seems like it, but yeah, this is a wonderful pick, and oh man, one of my favorites from Double Dash. Very much looking forward to that. Trying this one out in 8 Deluxe. Looks great, by the way. And then Sunset Wilds, yeah, I believe this one was on the banner leak a while back when the banner really first came out. So very cool. It's finally here. I think this is also the last Game Boy Advance track. I think I might be wrong on that, but I think this is. I'd have to make sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Hey, and as a fellow Canadian, Vancouver Velocity's in. Finally, let's go. Now we got 2 Canadian tracks. Well, in my opinion, at least we got Vancouver Velocity and Maple Treeway now in the game now in this game. That's awesome. Yeah, this one I'm looking forward to a lot too. Very been looking forward to that one. I thought we'd get that one as the last wave. And yeah, holy crap. That's a good wave, guys. Holy smokes. Yeah, so Athens, we got Daisy Cruiser, Moonview Highway, Squeaky Clean, then we got LA, Sunset Wilds, Koopa Cape, and then Vancouver. Yeah, that might be like one of the better waves of all time, honestly. Like, I feel like I say that every time when they do these. Like, it feels like every wave I'm like, this is the best wave. I think, like, just by selections, like course selection wise, this has to be hands down like one of the best ones, hands down. Like, holy smokes, there's a lot of hits in this one for sure. Very excited to try them all when they come out on Wednesday for sure. Yeah, very cool. And it sucks that we only got one more wave left, and that sucks. I don't want it to end, but all things have to come to an end eventually. But maybe we'll get another wave. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, so okay. So PD Piranha, yeah, Wiggler and Kamek, yeah, and Wiggler Wednesday's happening. That's awesome. PD's gonna be a heavyweight character. Wiggler's same, and then Kamek is medium. Interesting, cool. Still hoping for Diddy and maybe Pauline, or Funky. But definitely Diddy. Diddy for sure has to get in. Please let Diddy get in next wave. He's got to get in the next wave. Please. But yeah, July 12th, 2023. Yeah, holy smokes. Very much looking forward to that. And yes, like I said, I will be doing a first impression stream of it. When it comes out, either it could be maybe on the Wednesday, or if it comes out early, like last wave, maybe you might see it on the 11th. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see on that. So yeah, very, very cool. Very excited for that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually bring up, see if there's actually anything for, like on the Japanese website and such, where they have the extended footage. I'm gonna go take a look at that real quick, so give me 1 second here. Alright, so it looks like there is a playlist of all of them, so that's great. So we get to see extended footage of it, so now I can kind of do a deep dive on a lot of these tracks here. And plus, we get to hear the music for the very first time, so that's very exciting too. So I want to actually take a look and dive into a lot of these here. So looks like we're starting off with Athens first here, which is, like I said, it's a brand new track. This track was just it's not too old actually. It was just recently added to tour, like not too long ago actually. So very, very cool. And already it looks pretty great. Definitely a much different feel compared to a lot of the other city tracks already. So very excited for this one. This one has a potential to be a good one. So, and one thing I gotta say early on already, I'll use my handy dandy pointing finger here to talk about what I'm talking about. I like how there's like this big slope coming down the track right here, and it looks like we're coming from this way basically. So we come from this way, and then we're going down the hill like there. That's fun. I don't know why, but tracks that do that, for me, it's just a small little thing, but I think that's really fun when you just go down like that. I don't know. It's just a small thing that I really like. I don't know. Very cool on that. But anyway, let's take a look at the video here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've actually heard the music for this track before yet, so sounds very adventurous. I like that. Very cool. Okay. I'm gonna look back at that again because there was a few things here. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit again here too because I want to hear the music again. Yeah. Okay, so there's a glide section. It looks like you're going to go into a bit of a town, so that's cool. So there is still some city buildings in it too, so that's cool. But it looks like it's not as much. Basically, it looks like it's more like in the background rather than you're actually driving around in the town itself. So that's cool. I actually really like how this looks. Actually, I am very looking forward to it. Maybe the only texture issue I have a little bit, I know it's a little bit of a nitpick for that, is probably the buildings in the background. I think they could look a little bit better, honestly. I don't know. They look a little, I don't know, quickly thrown together. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, it definitely looks a little, on the cheaper side there, but it is what it is. Everything else, though, maybe the trees as well, but everything else looks fine to me, honestly. Like, I don't know. I know it's not the best thing to complain about stuff, but you can definitely tell some tracks got more love to them than others. So that's just what I'm trying to say here. So, but yeah, no, it still looks like a fun track. It looks like it could be a very fun one. Very excited to playing it and seeing how it's gonna be the layout for everything when it comes out. Very cool. Oh, this remix. Oh, Daisy Cruiser. Welcome freaking back. Oh, a double dash track I've been waiting and hoping getting in here. So very excited for this one. And already it looks great, by the way. It looks great. Looks very, very good. Go in the water, yeah, like 7. Do these guys move here at all? I'm just curious. If the tables move. I'm gonna actually slow it down a little bit here because it was hard to see for sure if that's the case or not. I was gonna I'll mute that because the audio is a little scary like that. Let me see. Oh, actually, let's zoom up a little bit here or move it forward here. I know the item boxes are moving there. I have to wonder if the tables will move because I believe in the original the tables would move back and forth on laps and whatnot. Maybe on the last lap, maybe they do. We'll have to see. Oh, and I like the chandelier up here with Daisy's crown. That's cool. That's a nice little detail. Yeah, this is looking like a good remake of this track. This looks great, by the way. The soundtrack's pretty good. Like the remix is very, very good too, I gotta say. Oh, I'm gonna get the music back here. Move it back just a little bit right here. And also, this little area here, I just noticed. Yeah, so there's that path from the original track as well. I know in 7, it was filled with water. So I'm wondering if that's the same thing. There'll be water in there, and you can just go down in there. So that'll be interesting to see if that's the case here. Oh, there is. Okay, yeah. There's water in there. Awesome, cool. So there actually is water there that goes in there. Perfect. Good. Yeah, that looks exciting. I'm excited for that. Very, very excited for that. Moonview Highway, man, I have a story to say. Like, for those that know me, a lot of people who watch me on a regular basis, because we used to do Marker Wii for Marker Sons when Marker Wii was still up and running with its original servers, not the modded servers, by the way, just the original servers. This was not one of my tracks I did not like the most. I'll be honest. Maybe it was just a skill issue thing, which is most likely what it is. But yeah, this was one of the tracks I always had a hard time on and whatnot, just because I had bad RNG with this track. I will say, because the traffic was so heavy and the traffic would just screw me over every time. But looking like earlier on here in this footage here, looks like traffic has been kind of dimmed down a little bit, and there's a little bit more space to the track too, which I think is what the track kind of needed, honestly. So it makes it look a little bit more doable too. And also, I just realized here, the traffic. This is the first track in Marketing Deluxe, at least, where we have traffic. Traffic is driving towards you. Yes, finally. I've been looking for a track that actually does that. So glad to see that, actually. Very, very glad to see that. Yeah, so I'm going to guess on the left lane here, they're going to be driving with you, and then if you go on this way, and they're driving towards you. So very good. We need more of these traffic tracks that are like that, honestly. So I like that. That's great. I like that. Oh, and the bomb car. Yeah, the bomb car is back too. Nice. So a new type of vehicle hazards in the game now. So that's great. I wonder if they're gonna add them to the other tracks that have like hazards and stuff like that too. Because I know that they're not on Toad's Turnpike. They're not in Shroom Ridge. They're obviously not in what's the other track that had traffic in it? Was it Berlin? I think it was Berlin Byways. So I have to wonder if they'll add these into like the rotation of vehicles. I'm wondering, but if not, maybe it's just for this track. And I wonder if that kind of will lead towards to maybe Mushroom Bridge getting into the next wave, just because Mushroom Bridge, I believe, had I think it had bomb on it. Did it? It was that, or it was the car with the mushrooms on it, right? So I'm wondering if maybe they'll add it for that too. So, but yeah. Anyway, back to the track here. Ooh, I like the remix. I like the dubstep thing going on with it here. I like that. That sounds really good. This could be a good song. Holy crap, this might be one of the best songs in the soundtrack. But wow, I'm very surprised because I think a lot of people, including myself, were kind of speculating that next wave, which was going to be the last one, obviously, maybe we'll see, unless they announce another wave, but I doubt it. But a lot of people were speculating the next wave, because I believe there was supposed to be a Wii track originally, according to the prefix leak. It was supposed to be a Wii track to end the whole the last cup in the next wave. And a lot of people were expecting that Rainbow Road Wii was going to get it because it got into tour at the start of the year, and people were like, okay, that's for sure going to be happening. This happening kind of changes that now, so I really don't know what the heck is going to happen. Are we going to get a Rainbow Road next wave? If so, which one are we getting? Like, we can't have GBA because GBA tracks are done. We can't have DS. DS is done. Is it the GameCube? Is the GameCube Rainbow Road going to get in? If we do happen to get one, we'd have to wait and see, because I don't know. Maybe, I don't even know if we're even going to get another Rainbow Road at all, so maybe we get a Bowser's Castle. Who knows? It definitely changes a lot of the what the heck we're going to be getting in now because of this. Now, this changes a lot of what we're going to be potentially getting. So, yeah, but again, a welcome addition. I actually am not against that, so very, very much looking forward to playing Moonview Highway. Maybe I'll appreciate and like it a little bit more here in 8 compared to how I enjoyed it in compared to the Wii version, because I was not a big fan of it in the Wii version. That might be a hot take, but yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites. And then, yes, we've seen this track. This was showcased during the direct, but still we'll showcase it. The music sounds really good. Very excited. I still think this might be a potential chance to be one of the best tracks in the entirety of the Booster Course Pass. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see when it comes out. I'm actually very excited. All these new tracks, very, very much excited for it. The only thing I'm very excited for, I've mentioned this on streams. I have not mentioned this at all in anything else. But my favorite thing in this track is that you go off this jump right here, and if you get lucky, if someone doesn't have an item, you can actually hit them with the red shell or an item of any sorts, and they go into the shitter. I don't know, I'm just very excited for that. It's a small little thing. I think that's really funny that you can just send your opponent to the shitter. It's just really funny. But yeah, very, very funny. Very excited for it, though. Yeah. Already seen a lot of this already, so nothing too exciting here. Los Angeles Labs, yeah. So I've been looking forward to this one. I was thinking that this would get in like last wave, but it didn't end up happening. But I think it fits more of it being a summer course rather than a course that we got back in like the winter time, right? So, and already, yeah, this looks pretty good actually. Huh? They actually changed the sound. They didn't get the people in the background on the original vocals of the track. They don't even have them anymore. They actually remastered the track music. I've been playing a lot of GTA 5 recently on my channel, so yeah, this is pretty great to see this actually. And you get to fly over Dodger Stadium. Yeah, I know somebody in my community is a little salty about that because he's not a big Dodgers fan. He doesn't like them very much. So I'm just going to always have to tease him about this here. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah, it looks really good. I've been looking forward to this one for a hot while. I'm glad to see it's finally getting in now. So looks great. Looks great. The soundtrack is actually surprising. They actually updated it tremendously. Like, it's a lot different compared to the original. Obviously, it's the same beat and everything like that, but yeah, they definitely changed it. But yeah, very excited for this one. I think this one's gonna play a lot more like how Singapore does. So there's gonna be like multiple ways, because from what I've seen on the footage of this track, there's so many different variations of this track. That yeah, it's gonna be more like a segment track where you start on one place, the next lap starts on another area, then the third lap starts somewhere else, and then et cetera, right? So I think it's gonna be kind of like one of those kind of tracks, which yeah, very excited for that, because Singapore was definitely a heavy favorite of mine from last wave, so I think Los Angeles could be a potential one of those too, actually. So but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see when that drops. So very excited for it, very happy it's finally here. Sunset Wilds is finally getting in. I believe this is our last GBA track we're getting. Again, I've not played any much of GBA, but I've been told this track is very, very legendary for Super Circuit, so that's fantastic. The soundtrack is very good, though. Only thing, though, I'm wondering, does the skybox change per lap? Or is it always just going to be like in a sunset setting? Because I believe, if I remember the original track, the skybox would change as you're racing. So on the last lap, it would be nighttime, basically. So I'm wondering if that'll happen here. It doesn't show. It didn't show it in the footage at all here. So I have to wonder if that's going to be a thing. If not, it's a little disappointing if it doesn't, because that's like a little aesthetic to it that I actually really liked. So it'd be cool if it does. Again, we're just going off by like 17 seconds of footage here, so maybe it actually will. So we'll have to see when it drops on Wednesday here. I'll be critiquing if it does or not. If it doesn't, it does lower it a little bit for me. But if it's still a fun track to play on, it'll be fine. But it'll be a small little thing if it doesn't actually change from night to day, or like sunset to night. Basically, it's just a small thing, but I really hope it does. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, baby. So yeah, one of the last real major Wii tracks I was hoping for. So I gotta say, the Wii tracks they have chosen for this Booster Course Pass have been hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. Like, I'm Oh, they got all the three I really definitely wanted. There's one I really would have wanted, and that would have been Toad Factory, but I didn't think that was gonna get in at all, just because I don't know. I think it's coming to tour pretty soon. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct. I'm gonna look that up real quick if it is. All right, so I googled it. No, it's not. I thought for some reason in my mind I thought it was, but I guess it isn't. Okay, so it isn't. But anyways, yeah. So like I was saying, yeah, I'm glad that all the Wii tracks that they've added. I think they've picked perfect Wii tracks. Honestly, like from Marker Wii, they've picked some absolute perfect tracks. They got Coconut Mall in there. They got Mushroom Gorge. They got Maple Treeway. They got DK Summit, and now we got two more. We have one of mine that I'm looking forward to. This is probably my third favorite track in Mario Kart Wii, Koopa Cape, and of course Moonview Highway that we saw. So I believe that's all the Wii tracks that we're ever gonna get. So overall, I'd say, well done, Nintendo. You guys did well. You picked well on the Wii tracks. You picked the ones that probably should be in this game too. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at the footage here. Yeah, it looks really good. Now, one thing I'm already seeing here, just by looking at it. Okay, so they have the anti-gravity little thing right there. So this area here is anti-gravity, which is interesting. Now, one thing I'm noticing is if you've played the original track, you may remember that there's like an electrical fence that's like around here, if you know what I'm talking about, where if you touched it, you became, you became like tiny, right? So it doesn't look like that's in here, which is a bit of a shame. I did like that there was like an obstacle there. I did not like the change that they did in 3DS with Market 7, where it was just the cheap swimming at you. But yeah, now it looks like there's like not really much happening here at all. Yeah, because yeah, I'm looking at it here. There's no like electrical fence there or anything like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of an unfortunate, but you know what? Maybe it plays fine, which it most likely will, because Koopa Cape is already a damn good track, so I'm already expecting this to be pretty good. And interesting, I'm just noticing now too. You're not in in a tube or anything like that, so you're like underwater, anti-gravity at the same time. So very interesting, very interesting. Because usually, I think originally it was like you were like in a little tube thing, like you were walking in a underground water aquarium, right? So interesting. There's no roof on it now, so interesting. Yeah, very cool though. But yeah, it looks great though. Everything looks really good about it. They didn't show it here at the start of the track, but I'm hoping there's the the start of the track here. They didn't. It's hard to tell for sure. Is there a glider section there? Because in Mario Kart 7, right here, not this part, but right after this part here, in Mario Kart 7 they add a little glider section which skips like a lot of the water. Hopefully there's not, and it's just a jump, and then you can just stunt off, and then you just drive down the water and everything like that. So, yeah, it doesn't really show it, so I can't. It's hard to tell for sure, but hopefully, hopefully there isn't. But if there is, it's fine. Oh, and one thing I'm hoping for, like at the start of the track, it's a small thing. There's the Koopa Troopa sign that's like on top of the mountain, and he's like pointing down on where to go. I hope that's there too, because I know they got rid of that sign in the tour variation. So hopefully, hopefully they added it back here, because it's a small thing, but we'll see, But I hope it's there. Okay, and then last but not least, Vancouver Velocity. Yeah, this is one I've been looking forward to. As a fellow Canadian, I don't live in Vancouver, but glad to see more Canadian representation. This track looks really good too. And this is the anti-gravity section. Yeah, there's the hockey arena. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. I gotta say. Yeah, very much looking forward to wave number 5. And man, I can't believe we're already at the 5th wave. It does not feel like we've already done 5 waves already, but yeah, here we are. We're already on the 5th of 6 waves already, and yeah, it comes out on the 12th of July. And yeah, I gotta say, very happy with a lot of the selections this time around too. I mean, this is a pretty overall great wave as a whole. Like, yeah, this looks really good. I think a lot of people would be pretty happy about this wave overall. I think they chose correctly here. very surprising addition with Moonview Highway. I will say that, but it's a welcome surprise. I will say so. And hopefully, maybe I can enjoy it a little bit more this time around in 8 compared to Wii, like I said. So, but I'll find out on Wednesday if that's the case or whatnot. I think it's gonna be a wild track on 200 cc's. So, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Like I said, Wednesday on the or Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll post it like on YouTube here or like on social media and stuff like that. When I'll be doing a first impression stream of it, because I'm definitely gonna be doing that. I've done it for all 4 of the other waves, so I will be doing it here for this wave as well. So looking forward to it. Should be good. Very, very, very excited. As man, I can't believe we're already on the second final wave here already. So only one more left to go, which is crazy. But I hope they end strong for sure. But we'll have to wait in a few months for that. So but for now, get to be excited for this wave and all these new tracks. Very excited, very excited. But yeah, so that's gonna be my reaction / first impressions or my thoughts on, I guess technically, of Wave 5. What do you guys think? What's your favorite track? For me, I gotta say Daisy Cruiser, Koopa Cape were the big ones for me, basically. Vancouver and LA were ones as well, and then the bathroom track is pretty great, and then surprisingly Moonview Highway as well. So, but for the big two, it was definitely Koopa Cape and Daisy Cruiser. Those were my 2 highlights for sure. But what were your highlights? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any things you've noticed on some tracks, definitely let me know in the comments there too. And if you like more of these videos, give it a like here if you enjoyed it. Also sub for more stuff. Follow me on Twitch, by the way. I do more stuff on Twitch rather than YouTube, so I come on in every once in a while and give thoughts on stuff like this that I love and whatnot. So yeah, and definitely look forward to more reaction videos and stuff like that too. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, with that being said, that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all on the tracks for Wave 5 or for the next one of these videos. So yeah, you guys take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one.